Here in my mouth. I know it's been a very long while. There's plenty of reasons for that. One being the pandemic that's been going on. I don't know if you've heard, but it's going on still. I know it's hard to believe. Yeah, right. Yeah. So one, with the pandemic, I've been working lots of my day job, so it's been like crazy. The other one being, I've been trying to figure out how to approach this. I've been doing my best to figure out how I could add any value on what's going on right now. You've all been hearing about the protests. I went to one recently. I've been hearing about Black Lives Matter, which was founded in 2013, I believe. I'll put the right date there, make sure. All of this is being brought to light, and it has been going on, I'm going to tell you, for the last 400 years, just so you know. There's something called ignorance. I've been super guilty of it. It's easy to be ignorant. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but it's a choice. And whether you find it easy or not, being ignorant is a choice, and I've made it too many times. I'm not proud of it, but that's as far as I'm going to go on that topic with myself. This isn't about me. This is why I haven't been posting videos, because I'm unlearning a lot of habits I've created over time in the subject of racism and those people being oppressed continuously over and over again. We see it in movies. We see it in movies, especially when you're like, who are the bad guys in the movies? Who are the gangsters in the movies more specifically? Who are selling drugs in the movies more specifically? In books, in social media, just unlearning so many things, and then also educating myself on the past, educating myself on the now, what's going on right now, educating myself on how I could be someone that can help. And I think the number one thing, as someone who is white, to do in this scenario is to educate yourself. And I hear so many people like, I don't know how, and there are so many resources out there that I'm going to say I didn't know about, one, because of my decision of being ignorant, but there are so many resources out there that I've also listed below. You can also message me, that, there's books, there's so many books, there's so many write-ups, videos, documentaries, artists, content creators. There's so many people and resources that can help me educate myself, and then hopefully educate other people. I don't want to stop inspiring, I don't want to stop motivating, but I've been noticing I need to shift how I do that, especially right now. And maybe that means I won't be making videos as often, if at all, for a while. I don't know. I'll still be creating in the background, but I'm not going to prioritize that. I want to prioritize actually creating a lasting change. How often do you complain? How often do I complain about stupid stuff? Yes, I'm not saying anything you've been through is invalid, that your emotions are not valid, but how often do we complain and we don't realize how privileged we are? How lucky. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this to help you realize the bubble we've been living in. I've been living in a bubble. I know a lot of people have been living in a bubble, but there are so many people that don't even get that choice. So many people in this world that don't have that choice of comfort, of security, of safety, even from the people who are supposed to protect and serve them. I used this example, I was writing it down. I worked at a grocery store, and I used this example of seeing people argue about what they're going to have for dinner. all the time. Something so minuscule. And then here comes a group of people, not in the grocery store, this is a different scenario now, who protest, who speak up because their family member was murdered. Whether that person had a criminal record or not, that does not justify murdering somebody. And if you believe that, you can unsubscribe right now. I know I don't have many subscribers, but I want to help educate you, but if you're not willing to understand that that should not be within someone's power to murder somebody because they think or perceive them as a bad person, if you want to learn how to help educate yourself, that is the bottom line. Learn and unlearn the habits, the pre-misconceptions, the judgments, the immediate judgments that happen towards people of color. The idea that they never had a chance. I don't know if you've ever felt like you're being set up to fail, but I can tell you without a doubt, they have. They have been set up to fail for hundreds of years. And what we can do to help is to educate ourselves, to take action, to donate, to sign the petitions, to speak up, speak with your family, speak with your friends. This doesn't end on social media. This doesn't end once you post once a day on your story about what's going on. Yes, everything helps, but are we doing everything we can? And that's what my thing has become. I want to do everything I can. It will not make up for everything that has happened, but that's not what it's about. It's not about me. It's not about that. It's about doing what you can now and doing it every day. Whether it's learning, reading a book, watching a video, watching a documentary, having discussions regularly with your family, friends, and work. Having those hard conversations. And when you start learning, you're going to be able to educate others. You're going to be able to have those talks because you're more informed. If we want to make a lasting change, we have to care. And if you're not taking action in these ways, how is that caring? Some people think that ignorance is better than making a mistake by taking action. No, it's not. It's just like people who don't vote because they don't know which party to choose. Learn, educate yourself. All lives won't matter until Black lives matter. And I know you're going to hear that a lot, but it's true. People deserve that respect. They deserve to be treated equally. If you think otherwise, I hope that I can change your mind. I hope somebody can change your mind.